What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Ravens Nest. My name is Colby Perigo. Today we're going to be talking about the offensive line rankings in the AFC North. Not a great group, but let's get to it. Coming in at number 4, we have the Cincinnati Bengals group. They allowed 48 sacks last year. That would be 5th most in the NFL. They paved the way for a 4.1 yards per rush, which, yet again, not great. They also had 13 rushing touchdowns, yet again, not great. Another stat that I thought was pretty important to offensive line rankings is explosive runs, so that'd be like 20 plus. This is the number I used, and they had 11 of them, which is middle of the pack. Their starting group is Jonah Williams, left tackle. He came from Alabama. He's been hurt. Left guard, Xavier Su'a-Filo. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but center Trey Hopkins. Right guard, Jackson Carman. He's a rookie out of Clemson. And the free agent addition of Riley Reef. This group honestly isn't great. They need a lot of improvement. If they want Joe Burrow to be able to be successful, this group needs to, protect his butt. Coming in at number 3 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. This group, yet again, not great. They actually allowed the fewest sacks in the NFL last year, but that had a lot to do with Ben just getting the ball out of his hands so fast. He was one of the fastest in the league last year. So, yeah, I don't know if that's really a crucial stat because, no one was really rushing them towards the end of the year because they knew they were just going to quick game him. So they were just playing sticky man coverage and, covering their guys up. This offensive line paved the way for 3.6 yards per carry, which was dead last in the NFL. Not a good offensive line. They had no push. Had some injuries. They also had some snapping problems, similar to my Baltimore Ravens, which we'll get to shortly. They had 12 rushing touchdowns, tied 4th fewest in the NFL. To right, the group is Chukwuma Okorafor. There's no way I'm pronouncing that right. I think he's filling in for Andrew Villanueva. So he's really an unknown at this point. We got left guard Kevin Dotson, yet again another unknown, in my opinion. At least I don't personally know him. Kendrick Green filling in for the potentially Hall of Famer Marquise Pouncey, who had this lovely snap here in the playoffs. They had a free agent signing in Trey Turner. I know he's bounced around a little bit. He should be their best offensive lineman. He's filling in for David DeCastro, who's a longtime Steeler. Glad he's not there anymore. He's a really good player. And rounding out their offensive line is right tackle Zach Banner. So Zach Banner is huge. He's a huge dude, but yet again, he did not start for them last year. Coming in at number 2 is the Baltimore Ravens. So Ronnie Stanley is back, the starting left tackle. He's coming off a knee injury. He's one of the highest paid offensive linemen in the NFL. He should be another Pro Bowl, All-Pro type year out of him. Is what we're expecting. Then we get the rookie out of Georgia, Ben Cleveland. He is a mammoth of a dude, big beard. He'll be a road grader. He'll help us out a lot. And for the love of God, we got a center. Hopefully he can snap the ball. Bradley Bozeman. He's moving over from left guard. We need to figure that out. That needs to happen. We also got a free agent addition of right guard Kevin Zeitler. He's been working hard here. He's even taken kick steps in the emergency room while his wife was giving birth. Our right tackle is Al Villanueva. He is a free agent signing from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Honestly, I'm not sure what to expect out of him. It's going to be hit or miss, but we need protection. Lamar needs to be protected. I think everyone can agree on that. The biggest question mark on this offensive line is the center spot and the left guard spot. Center, because it's literally cost us 2 games last year, put us in bad positions. We need to be able to snap the ball. That's elementary across the board. It's unacceptable. Left guard Bradley Bozeman moving from left guard to center. Ben Cleveland, he's our fill-in guy. He needs to be a big impact player, which John Harbaugh seems to believe. So this group last year led the NFL in yards per carry. First in the NFL with 5.5 yards per carry. Obviously, this has a lot to do with Lamar and his scrambling ability, but they're over the past 2 years, they have 2 of the top 3 all-time rushing seasons in the NFL. So no question, this team can run the ball. They had 24 rush touchdowns last year, which was third in the NFL. And talking about explosive plays, the Ravens had 36 of them, which was first in the NFL. They also allowed 32 sacks. It's kind of middle of the pack. Their offensive line wasn't great last year. This is alarming though, I would say, because the limited amount of dropbacks compared to being middle of the pack, it shouldn't happen. But it also happens to, like, Lamar's extending plays, so sometimes things are going to happen like that. Coming in at number 1 is the Cleveland Browns group. This is probably the best offensive line in the NFL. They had the rookie, or now he's a second-year guy, left tackle Jedrick Wills out of Alabama, left guard Joe Bitonio, center J.C. Tretter, right guard Wyatt Teller, who was an All-Pro last year, and then the free agent signing right tackle Jack Conklin from Tennessee. They got a first-round pick, an All-Pro, and then a big free agent signing. So I mean, they spent money on it. They should be one of the top offensive lines in the NFL. Last year they had 4.8 yards per carry, which was 7th in the NFL. 21 rush touchdowns, which was 5th, and 25 20-plus yard rushers, which was 2nd in the NFL behind the Baltimore Ravens. They also only allowed 26 sacks, which it was top 10. It was 8th, I believe. So this group can get it done all around. They protect Mayfield well. They are the key component to this offense being good. I know they're running a lot of zone stuff, so they're getting 4 hands on people and then moving up to the linebackers. So that's a big part of what they do, and then they play action off of it. So for them to be good, this unit needs to be one of the best in the NFL, which it should be going forward. So that'll do it for the offensive line rankings. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, my last video about tight ends, which I'm going to put the link up there. You can expect more videos from me. I'm going to be doing more in-depth stuff throughout this season. I'm going to be breaking down some. It's going to be stuff like, key plays throughout the game, touchdowns, sacks, interceptions, stuff like that. I'm going to be highlighting and breaking down how it happened, why it happened. So if this is something you are interested in, please subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for me.